and I'm looking forward to it. But let's get one more 3 at 3 in the books, shall we? 3 at 3 presented by me, Jon Najarian, and of course, our staff over at marketrebellion.com. Lots of great products over there. You can check it out anytime. marketrebellion.com. Our disclaimer is, as always, that this is for educational and informational purposes only. You have to decide how to spend your money and if it's appropriate for you to get into any of the trades that I might describe. With that said, and as we get another fill, bang, let's get to it. You want to learn more? Go to marketrebellion.com/get started. Why? Because if you go there, you'll learn about stocks, options, futures, cryptocurrencies. You pick exactly how much you want to learn, how much time do you have. You can do them all online. You do not have to wait for certain times of the day. You could do it in the morning, noon, afternoon. You could do it in the evening, early morning, whatever suits your schedule, because these tutorials are all recorded and online. There are also live classes that you'll be part of if you so choose. You can check them all out at marketrebellion.com/get started. All right, wanted to show you this one because my friend Tom Lee over at FundStrat shot me this. There's the S&P 500. You see, of course, where the volatility peaked at almost 90 during that harsh sell-off in March, and then you see it recovering. The most recent, you see as the market for the VIX, the lower part of your screen, falling dramatically from those readings of 85 and 88 all the way back down to now 28. Let me see what our market is right now, by the way, for the VIX, since we're able to get you that. Let's do it. Volatility now down 6% on the day. It's under 27, trading 26.81 into the long weekend. Bang! So there you see, though, from the beginning of June when those protests started and volatility spiked and cases started spiking, perhaps because of those 350 cities that saw big events, lots of people in the streets in close proximity. Even if they had masks, they weren't socially distancing. You get the idea. Anyway, the VIX now falling all the way down from 44 to 26.83 at mid-session. First, let's take a look at what happened yesterday. There is Roku, R-O-K-U. And as I told you yesterday, Roku did a deal with Peloton. Peloton now popping up on the Roku apps. So in other words, if you have a Roku, you could look at it and, oh, there's Roku and there's Peloton on my Roku. So you get the idea that perhaps could be beneficial for both of these companies. Roku was just about $119 a share. Those next week expiration July 130 calls were bought for $1.50 to $210 per. That's $150 to $210 per, because every option is for 100 shares. Well, how'd they do? Well, there you see it today. Traded up all the way to $6.70. So if you paid $200 yesterday, what you paid $200 for yesterday went up as high as $670 per contract today. So in other words, a gain of $470, as you see there. And they're still trading at $470, which would be a gain of $2.70 from last night's $2 when we cited it. So let's keep our eyes on it and look at that volume, 12,000 contracts. In other words, a lot of people were in this and were able to take advantage of the trades that we talked about yesterday and took some nice, healthy profits into this long holiday weekend. Now let's look at the first of our new 3 at 3. That first one is, what? A little bit more of a push. My brother Pete and I have been in this business for over 30 years each. I've been in the business for 38 years. You want to get insider knowledge about what's going on with smart money and so forth, you can get our book, Follow the Smart Money, which I'd encourage you to get. Hold on one sec. There it is. follow the smart money. You could also check out our various services. That's enough. Let's get to PCG. This one, as you see there, I noted it early this morning. 64,000 of the end of July. This is not a normal expiration. End of July expiration 11 calls. They were mostly bought very quickly. Bang, 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 bang. They started buying them for, I think, 15 cents. Bought them up to 25. And at the time of that writing, they had traded up to 50 cents. Well, so where are they now? I mentioned this one on the halftime report. God bless a bunch of you Robin Hooders and everybody else that came in. They are right now 46 cents, up 23 cents, or 100% on the day, because they closed, as you can see there, 23 cents yesterday. They opened at 15 cents today, a little too cheap perhaps, because look at that volume in the red. The volume, 122,000 contracts. In the green, the high of the day, 56 cents. Bang. So in other words, it's already a triple if you were in at 15 cents. If you were in at 20 cents, it's almost a triple to that 56 cent level. But if you're in at 25 cents, let's say even say 30 cents, and you got out at 50 cents, you made 20 cents. That would be, you got in for 30 bucks, 30 cents, and you got out for 50 cents, 50 bucks. You made 20 bucks on every option. So in other words, if you put 1,000 share position on here, that would be a 10 lot. That would be $300. I know Schwab, TOS, TD Ameritrade, Interactive, all of you guys, not just the Robin Hooders, you could all afford the 30 cents. If you had bought those for 30 cents, $30 a piece, that means 10 lots, 300. You turned that $300 into $500. $200 profit on a 10 lot. A 10 lot. And, as you can see by the volumes traded here, if you were like me and you bought more than 100 of these, let's just say 100 of these, and you paid 30 cents, that would be $3,000. Every option's for 100 shares. So it's $30 a piece times 100, which would be $3,000. Turn $3,000 into $5,000 like that. Bang. That's why you trade options, my friend. All right, let's look at our second of our 3 at 3. Wynn. So I used Wynn as our final trade today. And WYNN, they traded 3,000 of the July 8250 calls. They all traded in one print for $2.42. You want to know what that looks like when I see it hit my systems? That's what it looks like. 3,000 of those for $2.42. There you see that on the left side of the screen, you see that the total volumes column for those July 8250s traded 3,700. So about 700 more traded after we talked about this. These options, again, $2.42. They are for regular expiration, July 8250s, the right to buy it there. And you see, if you look all the way over to the far right from that 3,000 lot, you see the stock was $77.80 when we cited it. So profits, but I like to follow too, is over $700,000 of option premium like that. That's why I'm interested. Again, every option's for 100 shares, dollars per contract times 3,000. That's where I'm getting the numbers, folks. Third and final of our 3 at 3 as we go into the holiday weekend, TSM. So TSM, let me pull that one up too. TSM, as you see, when I cited it on our Market Rebellion site, it was $58.67. It is now $58.91. So it's up by about 20 some odd cents, 24 cents, let's call it. Not a bad move. July 61 calls are what they bought. They paid 60 cents a piece for them. So let's break it down. July, which is regular July expiration, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Again, we do not trade tomorrow. Tomorrow's July 3rd. It's the holiday leading into the 4th of July. So we always get a day off for Independence Day. So that means we don't trade tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday. But 2 weeks from tomorrow, these options expire. They are approximately, with where the stock is now, almost 59, $2 out of the money. So that's one thing to note. Second thing to note, they paid 60 cents, which is $60 for these options. $60 times 3,000 is a $180,000 trade like that. So again, I want to follow people that are doing this. Estimated earnings fall before expiration because expiration is the same. They'd have a day before, in other words, expiration for these earnings to come out. So you get kind of a second bite of that apple. Looking at where it is now, there's that 3,000 lot again, in this case TSM or Taiwan Semiconductor. There it is early in the morning, 8:52 Central Time, because I'm in Central, not Eastern Time here. I'm in Chicago. So the 3,000 lot that went up for 60 cents, as you can see, they opened at 35 cents, then 46 cents, then 50 cents, then 60 cents. So 60 cents with the stock at 58.67, and then look over on the right side of your screen. Same July, 61 calls, but now there's 71 cents. So they've moved up from 60 to 71 cents. The volume has moved up dramatically as well. So let me see our volume here for these July options. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. July. Show me July 61s. 80 cents. They opened at 35 cents, correct, just as we show on our screen. Yesterday, 32 cents. They are right now at 80 cents. So if you're in at 60 cents and they're at 80 cents now, you're up 20 cents. That's $20 per contract. Again, if you did a 10 lot, you're up 200. If you did a 100 lot, you're up 2,000. How many have traded so far today? 1,000. Again, thank you, Robinhood. Thank you, Interactive Brokers. Thank you, TD Ameritrade. Thank you, Schwab. Thank you, Tradier. Thank you to everybody that bought these calls and helped lift up that out. I want to be getting out. But so far, the bulk of what we're seeing is buy, 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 not sell, sell, sell. I am Jon Najarian, folks. I thank you for joining me today. I hope that I've entertained you a little, enlightened you a little. Tell your friends about the broadcast, won't you? 3 at 3 is presented every business day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You want to learn more about what we do, go to marketrebellion.com/UOA. That is marketrebellion.com/UOA. Have a great Independence Day. Let's get out there and be proud. Let's do a little social distancing, shall we? If you're in crowds, wear a mask. If you're moving around, walking around on a beach, just keep walking. Let's not congregate too much, but let's get out and enjoy ourselves. This is America. We need to reopen. We need to flatten the fear and get out there and have some fun in the safest way we can. Thank you, folks. I hope you have a great holiday weekend, and I'll see you back here Monday on Market Rebellion Media. Thank you.